Simcha, celebration, Simcha, Simcha, celebration of life.
Welcome to Simcha, a celebration of life. I'm your host, Eitan Berger. Last year, Chief Rabbi Warren Goldstein launched the Shabbos Project in South Africa. This year, on Shabbat of 24th and 25th October, the project went global, with more than 212 cities and 33 countries participating in the Shabbos Project. Since the making of traditional Jewish bread, or challah, is part of the preparations for Shabbat, it seemed appropriate to launch the Shabbos Project with a great challah bake. The first of these took place in Cape Town on the 23rd of October, where over 1,000 Jewish women gathered to perform this mitzvah or commandment.
I'm expecting a lot of unity, a lot of Judaism, a lot of faith. I have my daughter and my son's girlfriend with me, and we are going to knead challah and be joyful.
It's about unity, it's about bringing the community together, and it's just a really nice initiative. We've all donated already, and it's just amazing to be part of it.
I'm not quite sure what's in store for us, but I think it's going to be fascinatingly exciting. Baking and kneading and making a blessing with 1,000 women. Looking very excited, very forward to it, and going to enjoy kneading with my friends.
There's over 1,000 people, Jewish mothers and daughters baking challah at the same time.
And why are they doing this?
So they don't have to go and buy challah for Shabbos.
Welcome, welcome to every one of you, and thank you for making the effort to come. You can see it was well worth it already.
It's a massive, massive privilege for me to be standing here at the Cape Town Challah Bake. It's the culmination of a huge passion of mine, many years of challah baking. Started when I lived in Jerusalem, and I used to just invite friends to my apartment every Thursday night. I've always felt such a strong spiritual connection to challah. Last year, it was the first challah bake of the Shabbos Project, and I was so honored to be involved in the organization and the implementing of that. And obviously this year of seeing it grow to get into over 400 cities around the world. That's where how many challah bakes, how many women are joining together, baking challah, feeling that absolute spirituality that comes with it. It seems such a physical thing. You're throwing such meaningless ingredients together. But as we know, every physical thing in this world has a spiritual counterpart. And really what we're doing there is we're uplifting the things that seem so mundane, flour, water. It's the most simple things of life and of earth. And we're making it into the most holy of things. And I think that's really our purpose in this world, is to take the most mundane, the most simple, the most regular, and make it extraordinary. That's the power of human beings.
We have good friends, good ingredients, stunning fun. Gonna have the best challah this Shabbos.
This has been amazing. It's been so much fun. We have made amazing challahs. Have a look. You can see for yourselves. We've been kneading away, making our blessings as we've been kneading. It's been unbelievable, and we're so happy to be a part of this.
This is a fantastic evening. Well attended, everyone loves it, and a very spiritual moment.
I think it brings a sense of possibility for people. Yeah, something great. It's doing something bigger than yourself.
Everyone was saying what an incredible atmosphere it was. The music was uplifting, inspiring. Just being there together with more than 1,000 women was just an incredible sense of achdus, of unity, of togetherness, and also a feeling of pride to be part of something so special and something that was incorporating the Jewish community all throughout the world. And I think everybody left feeling that, you know, having that sense of just the pride, of Jewish identity, and of joy and happiness, and just feeling part of something special.
The challah bake tonight were pretty incredible, you know, to see all these women who, you know, everyone understands what challah is, you see it, and we eat it. But to understand the deeper significance of, what goes in behind challah and what it signifies for us as people in terms of connection to Hashem and in connection to other Jewish people and our ancestors through the ages. This challah bake really reiterated that and showed the deeper side to the significance of a simple loaf of bread.
The first and foremost is unity. If Am Yisrael works together, anything is possible, and this was a real measure of unity with all the different groups coming together, and women have a fantastically strong power, so what more could one ask for? And I think we have to face it, we're in a very fast-paced society, and if we can stop and smell the flowers over Shabbat, we'll have won.
If even one single person becomes more observant and keeps not only one Shabbos, but keeps Shabbos after this time, then we've achieved something. Because every single person is a world. Every single person has, whether they have a family, or whether they have children, or whether they have people who they set an example for, it has its ripple effects from now and forever.
May Hashem continue to bless the Jewish women of South Africa and the entire world and the Jewish community with much blessing and just happiness always.
I really feel like I'm part of the community now, and it was just great to be with everyone.
It was very inspiring to see so many women, because we are better than men, being together, pulling our weight, doing the hard manual labor of making bread, and it was just very spiritually uplifting and wonderful to think that it is worldwide that so many women have got together to celebrate Shabbat and making challahs.
With this year's Shabbos Project going global, Jewish women from all over the world joined together to create their own challah bake events in preparation for keeping this Shabbat together as one global Jewish community.
After last year's challah bake, those photos went viral straight away, and the chief rabbi started getting calls and emails straight away. We want to bring this to our city, we want to bring this. We weren't sure how it was going to translate into reality, but just putting out videos, we started getting calls from countries all around the world asking us to help them. So we actually created what we call our challah how-to guide, and it's a full guide. We went step by step and on scale. Some people want to do small, some people want to do massive. So it's step by step how to put this together. Different languages, we've had to hire people to speak Russian, to speak Spanish, to speak Portuguese, to accommodate the amount of countries, the amount of people that are arranging challah bakes all around the world. And I think the beauty now, we're standing here at the Cape Town challah bake, which was the first mass challah bake that happened because it's on Wednesday night. And as we're finishing, Australia is beginning theirs because of the time difference. So it's just incredible how basically in that 24-hour period before the Shabbos, at each moment of that day, there's going to be a country somewhere there's going to be women joining together and baking challah. It's extraordinary.
Welcome to the Great Clicks Challah Bake. By coming here tonight with 470 cities and kneading it together in this incredible project, the rich, the poor, the young, the old, the observant, the unaffiliated, we make up the ingredients of the Melbourne Jewish community.
No, para mí es algo muy grande este proyecto, porque aparte de que muchísima gente cuida Shabbat, el pasuk dice, Hine ma tov u'ma na'im shevet achim gam yachad. Qué bonito y qué agradable es cuando los hermanos estamos unidos. Existen cosas buenas, pero no son agradables. Las medicinas, las vitaminas son buenas, pero no son agradables. Existen cosas que son agradables, pero que no son tan buenas. como por ejemplo los dulces, el azúcar, los pasteles, son agradables pero no son tan buenos. Pero David Amelech dice que existe algo en la vida que es bueno y es agradable. Cuando el pueblo de Israel está unido, eso es bueno y es agradable. Y creo que esa es una de las cosas que se pudieron llevar a cabo en este gran Shabbat mundial que se cumplió en más de 300 ciudades, más de 40 países.
This is where the Shabbos Project started, and it's gone all around the world, and the whole world can see. Look at this incredible Jewish community here that we all gathered in the rain, and I'm talking to you even without an umbrella, so there goes.
I got to the challah bake when the thousands of women were leaving, but I think it was a good thing that I got there late because it was one of the most unbelievable experiences. There were a few diehards who decided to bake challah towards, while everybody was leaving and stick out the rain, which eventually stopped. And we just were singing and dancing and just the most incredible ruach. It was just unbelievable. It was just something absolutely incredible and amazing, and I was so happy that I was late, got in late because of the buses, and it was just amazing. I loved it.
I went to the challah bake, and despite the fact that it was raining, it was still so much fun, and I couldn't believe all the die-hard people who went out and made dough in the rain, and I went home and made my challah, and it turned out really good.
Today we had an incredible event. It was a 3-generation challah bake for tots, moms and grandmothers. In fact, we had a few families who came as 4 generations with great-grandmothers. And the importance of this event was to link the family together, unite, in terms of our Jewish tradition, to bake the challah together, which is a preparation for Shabbos in honor of the special Shabbos Project, and to focus on our children, who are the young saplings, who are our future generation, who will inspire the world to keep Shabbos for future generations. The Shabbos Project is an incredible initiative. It's taken the world by storm. It's gone absolutely electric, and we were so happy to participate and get our community involved and outreach to others.
I'm participating, I have participated, and especially from a role of an educator, both with young children. We're priming them here with all kinds of activities, crafts, songs. This big challah bake was a result of that, and it is being done around the world, and in fact my own daughter will be participating in a challah bake tonight in Times Square in Manhattan. She's bringing a whole lot of university students along with her as well.
This morning we had a wonderful special occasion. We had a challah bake here at Sandringham Gardens for our lady residents. Some girls from Yeshiva College came and they baked chalot with our residents here at Sandringham Gardens, and it was a very special morning. The girls, together with our elderly ladies over here, in unity with joy, baking the chalot for tomorrow night's Shabbos Project. So the challahs are made out of different doughs. And when one makes a challah, one takes the different doughs and intertwines them. And this represents unity, bringing different things together into one whole. And today, the girls from Yeshiva College came, the young girls, with our elderly residents, and together they came in unity to bake these beautiful challahs.
Today, the girls from the Yeshiva College came to visit us and helped us bake challah for the Shabbos Project. It was the first time I've ever baked challah. I enjoyed it and I appreciated it.
The aim of the Shabbos Project is to unite Jews all over the world so we can come together as a community and pray to God and just socialize. And me personally, I keep Shabbos every week, but this week is going to be even more special because there are going to be people we don't even know coming together. We can teach them more about what to do and everything, and I just think it's very important for everyone to take part in the Shabbos Project.
So we really thank the Yeshiva College girls for coming to participate in this challah bake. It gave our ladies here the opportunity to participate in this worldwide challah bake. And the girls coming here from Yeshiva College gave our residents at Sandringham Gardens the opportunity to knead and to bake these challahs and participate in this worldwide challah bake for the Shabbos Project.
This year, the worldwide organization WITZO, the Women's International Zionist Organization of South Africa, joined the Shabbos Project to light Shabbos candles, give tzedakah or charity, and add a special Jewish prayer for Israel and the Jewish people of unity and hope.
Chief Rabbi Goldstein initiated this amazing Shabbos project, and last year WITZO South Africa partnered with him. This year, of course, it wasn't a question. We decided we partnered with him, and as the Shabbos Project went internationally, we said as an international movement, let's ask all the federations around the world if they would like to join. WITZO has 50 federations around the world. And through World WITZO, we approached those federations and they got so excited about it. Wherever there's a Jewish community, you find a WITZO member. And many countries that the Shabbos Project didn't reach to them thought this idea was wonderful. The beauty of this project is the togetherness of it, is the feeling of united, that you can belong to an organization that is not part of the shul, but you can still take part of it. So the issue that we decided to take in this project is the candle lighting being the mitzvah that is given to the women. And as a women's organization, we felt that will be something that will speak to our members, observant or not observant. Women light Shabbat candles even if they're not observing the Shabbat in its full. And this opportunity might give them to even try and experience that, bringing women together in a special prayer in a meaningful way. And the concept of spreading light through Shabbat candles is a meaningful way for us as WITZO women. We decided to select all the schools in the global candle lighting by giving to every girl at the schools and the teachers a pair of candle lights and the special prayer and kavanah that we printed. WITZO believes in education. A world will be better if we are educated, if we give tools to our children to cope in life, to make a living, to pass on what they learned to their children on. And so it all starts in education, and in our school, that's what we educate. And those are the ones that are going to carry on that light, that flame. So we felt that that will be the most appropriate place to spread the light among all the children. And so they will bring home those candles, and maybe they would light Shabbat candles and ask their mothers and their sisters to light this Shabbos candle with them. Not only it brings light to them, brings the meaningful of the Shabbos Project and the Shabbat to them, but it brings togetherness. And it's something meaningful that we can give back to the community. We in WITZO believe that we don't work in isolation. We are part of a community, and if there's any way that we can give back, to give to those girls back something that is meaningful in this Shabbat.
Havdalah is a Jewish religious ceremony that marks the symbolic end of Shabbat and ushers in the new week. Marking the end of this year's Shabbos Project, Havdalah concerts were held around the world, uniting Jewish communities in song and celebration.
Shavuot Tov, Shavuot Tov. I just want to thank the greatest community in the world. I want to thank the greatest community in the world for creating the Shabbos Project, because this is where it was born. And we showed the world how to do it starting here in South Africa. And we showed the whole world. We showed the world what it is to love Shabbos. We showed the world what it is to come together in unity. And I wanted to thank every single member of the South African Jewish community for being so special and being part of this. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. And throughout the world, Jews are celebrating Shabbos. And we join with them. And at this time of Havdalah, what we do is we want to take it with us. Havdalah is to take the light of Shabbos with us into the week. And so we've come to this Havdalah concert to celebrate together as a community because we have kept it together.
The Havdalah concert is absolutely amazing. There is such a wonderful vibe and all of us Jews are together.
Being the host city felt very special because as South Africa, I feel that we have an incredible sense of unity, and being able to give that to the rest of the world was very special to us here in South Africa.
Well, I think if the Jews unite as a whole, the impact that we can make on the world is absolutely powerful and life-changing.
I was asked if I would like to get involved with the Shabbos Project. And I thought what a wonderful opportunity to get people involved in the community and keeping Shabbat an experience, something they've never experienced before or fully experienced before.
I'm a regular shul goer and I very much enjoy Shabbat services, and this was an opportunity to do that bit more for Shabbat than I would normally do.
The whole weekend was extremely memorable, but I think for me maybe the Havdalah service, as I've never really been to a Havdalah service before. So to see all the young children walking around with their candles, and the rabbi was singing, everyone was saying the prayers together, and then everyone went into spontaneous dancing, and it was all very happy. I think that was a really special moment.
It's been beautiful, I have to say, seeing so many more people and hearing everybody's experience about keeping it together. It was really exciting. We had people in our living room Shabbat afternoon just hanging out and just spending time together. It was beautiful.
People came from all over Hong Kong. People who keep Shabbat normally, people who don't keep Shabbat normally. You could feel people trying to make an extra effort to make Shabbat something a bit more than it usually is for them. There were one family who walked something like 17 kilometers to shul this morning who would normally drive. People who made an extra effort not to switch the lights when they got home and things like that, and you could feel it in the room, especially Shabbat morning and at the meal times. People who really tried to take on something extra for Shabbat, and that feeling of experiencing something new is really palpable in the room.
I think that it's been the most amazing Shabbos of powerful energy that has swept the whole city. It has been electric and across the world, and it's just been such a privilege to be part of this.
Sadly, that's all we have time for this week's episode of Simcha. As always, it's been a pleasure to have you join us. If you'd like to catch up on any previous week's episodes, please log on to our website, www.spiritsister.co.za. From myself, Eitan Berger, and the whole, and goodbye.